There's I guess this video would be called Superwave 2012. I'm sure a lot of you have heard a lot of information on this. One of the things, of course, is that the government knows that a superwave will come in December 21st, 2012, and hit the planet Earth and have enough abilities to cause a send us into an ice age and all that stuff. But then I heard some other information the other day from Paul La Violette about the Malaysian earthquake or whatever it was that was over there that caused all that problem in Indonesia, Malaysia, and that was a that was a result of a super wave that came in, which was first wave came in was known as a magnetic wave, or maybe it was a gravity wave, came in first, and then the other thing to follow behind was a magnetic wave, and I guess the one travels at either 10 times or 60 times the speed of light. The gravity travels that fast, but then the magnetic wave travels around the speed of light, if I got the right terms. So I was looking at all that and everything, and out of nowhere the Spirit said to me, said that the same government that had been able to control the scalar waves through what they call the ARP type of technology, when actually had gone a step further and learned how to control the waves from the central sun, and that really quite blew my mind. I figured, wow, whoa, wait, this sounds like a fairy tale, or it's like science fiction. But then, I get to think of it, that it actually makes some sense, because it's the mind. Ultimately, the mind is the more powerful tool, not the physical apparatus that's here and there. It's the mind. So that takes the focus off the various devices around the planet that develop the scalar waves. Now the story has to do in Japan. When I first got wind of the Japan thing, Spirit said to me that the Black Ops people did it, and assumably with the HARP technology with that, because that's what I could understand, because I didn't know that they had this other ability with that, and that they had done that. And then I read somewhere else from Ben Fulford that this was some the White Dragon in the U.S. I mean, the Illuminati were trying to unite, and where they had this one rogue group, and there was the this Bush guy, and then later on the story got changed, and then now it was Rockefeller had jumped into the mix, and he was now running a scalar waves off of some mountain in Japan, which I didn't get a witness on, and then there's something to the effect that they're able to probably knock that thing into the ocean. Then I asked further. I said, what else can happen here? And the Spirit showed me that Bush and his people are going to next attack Europe and then South Africa, which also makes me wonder about something I saw a long time ago about the ability of the Chinese was going to set up a demolition on planet Earth from the south going on up, and that was a fire related deal. Whether or not that's actually really fire, an atomic blast, or who knows why. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but something to that effect. And I point this out because some things you're shown are not always, written stone. It has to be a certain way. It just deals with things that you understand, and deals with the worst case scenario things you understand. At that time, it's the worst thing I could understand as a destructive force. So that's the way I saw it, and then whether or not it happened in a certain period of time that it happened in is also not hard to explain, because the timing of things now are speeding up and changing significantly. So can I prove it? I mean, can I write an equation, and can I point to something that the case with that? No, I can't. But then here in this age with that, if you're not it, if you're not knowing things through your consciousness level or from your spirit with that, you're in big fucking trouble. So with a capital F, you're in major big fucking trouble. I don't care how much emotional clearing you do, and maybe that will get you situated on planet Earth, and you'll be able to join the great masses of people at some level of existence on this planet. But in order to make it through to these other levels, you're going to have to really have your shit together with that. And I mean, really have your shit together. And the one hand, I mean, does that mean that I sit around frantically thinking, when's the next thing going to happen? No. What I have to do, what I do now more than ever, is I got to get more and more relaxed. Because the more tense I make, the less I can hear. And the more tense I get, the less I'm going to be in a position to hear. And to know other things that need to be known now. So, but that doesn't mean that just because they have this ability, that doesn't mean that they have their own repercussions that they're going to have to pay. What's probably going to happen is a culmination of various events are going to probably culminate in a 1, 2, 3 sequence one now, where they're going to decide to blow up the whole planet. You know, they have the capability to do that, even with just the HARP stuff, and let alone what they can do with this thing from the superwave from the center of our galaxy. You know, I guess the sun there is called Alcyon. So I don't know. I mean, I do know and I don't know, because I don't know what to say here. You know, because most people are going to they're not going to pay attention to this one out. They're going to just, oh, that's nice, interesting. Click it off and go back to your business with it. You know, yeah, go back to your business. Yeah, go back and don't pay attention. Play stupid. I'm not the only person out there saying this stuff. You know, I may have a little different spin on it than they do with that. And I'm not saying the mine's more correct than theirs with that, because it's all depends on how you want to look at it. You know, kind of hard to explain. And I can't say that my words are exactly exact to the letter what the thing is when I can't say that, but as best as you understand, you know, there are great abilities and also great consequences.